Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2. You've been listening to the transcribed musical memories of Mandy Stevenson and her all-girl orchestra. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to WDEC Radio, where we now invite you to stay tuned for our Delhi Event Center Radio Theater Hour. As close as we are to Halloween, today we are thrilled to bring you a spine-tingling classic of American literature. A spooky tale of ghosts and apparitions, fantasies and superstitions. So gather the family, huddle close together, and listen to the bewitching tale of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman. The WDEC Radio Hour is proud to present Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. In the bosom of one of those spacious coves which indent the eastern shore of the Hudson, there lies a small market town which by some is called Tarrytown. Not far from this village, perhaps about 2 miles, there is a little valley among high hills, which is one of the quietest places in the whole world. A small brook glides through it with just murmur enough to lull one to repose, and the occasional whistle of a quail, or the tapping of a woodpecker is almost the only sound that ever breaks in upon the uniform tranquility. This sequestered glen has long been known by the name of Sleepy Hollow. Some say that the place was bewitched by a high German doctor during the early days of the settlement. Certainly it is, the place still continues under the way of some witching power that holds a spell over the minds of the good people. The whole neighborhood abounds with local tales of haunted spots and twilight superstitions. It is on the outskirts of this quiet little hamlet where we find Ichabod Crane, an exceedingly tall and lank fellow. In fact, the oddity of the man's name matched only that of his appearance. His head was small and flat at the top, with huge ears, large green eyes, and a long snipe nose. His narrow shoulders and long arms and legs hung loosely together, and his hands dangled miles out of his sleeve. Master Crane was venturing from his native Connecticut to instruct the children of Sleepy Hollow. He was reaching the end of his long journey, but as we join him, he's finding himself utterly and hopelessly lost.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. Let me see. Left at the babbling brook, right at the old knotted pine. Why, the school should be right here. Oh, good. Good, some townsfolk. They should be able to help me find my way. Excuse me, sir.
Who goes there?
Good evening, sirs. Sorry to disturb you. My name is Ichabod Crane.
Ichabod Crane?
That's a funny sort of name.
It matches his appearance. He's rather odd-looking, isn't he?
I thought it was a scarecrow standing there. Yeah, a scarecrow.
Oh, no, I'm not a scarecrow. I'm the new schoolmaster for Sleepy Hollow.
The new schoolmaster, you say?
What happened to old Master, what's his name?
You mean Master Van Garrett?
No, the other one.
Yeah, Master Killian.
Oh, of course not. We all know what happened to him. God rest his soul.
Wait, who was it then? Van Henkel or Steenwick? Or,
Dan Groot?
Enough!
Oh, sorry, Brom.
Sorry, Brom.
Yeah, sorry, Brom.
My, that's an awful lot of schoolmasters.
Yeah, well.
Schoolmasters, they don't stick around very long.
They have a funny way of disappearing.
Yes, well, as I was saying, you see, I'm a bit lost. I can't seem to find the schoolhouse. Can you help me?
New to these parts, eh?
Yes, I'm from Connecticut, and I thought I went left at the brook and right at the knotted pine, but I just can't seem to find my way, and I'm turned all around and all out of sorts, and it's getting dark, you see.
Indeed it is. Don't worry. I can help you find your way. You're very close.
It's easy.
Very easy.
Yeah, very easy.
Just head straight down that path through the woods. Take a left at the cemetery, and it's just a stone's throw down the road in the clearing.
And that's it.
You'll be there.
Right there.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to have met you.
This here is Cornelius and Thomas and Theodore. I'm Brom Van Brunt, but people call me Bones. Brom Bones.
Oh.
It's getting late. Best be heading on your way. Don't want to be out when the headless horseman comes riding through.
Excuse me? But did you say headless horseman?
That's right. This town is haunted by a ghost.
A goblin. He roams the woods each night at midnight in search of his head.
No.
It's true.
They say it's the ghost of a Hessian trooper whose head was carried away by a cannonball during the Revolution.
A cannonball?
Cannonball.
His body is buried in the cemetery.
And each night at midnight, he rides forth to the scene of the battle in nightly quest for his head.
Only he never finds it.
And each night must hurry back to the cemetery before daybreak.
Has anyone seen him?
Well, lots, I suppose, have seen him, but none that have ever lived to talk about it.
Well, I would never believe in such nonsense.
Not superstitious, are you, Master Crane?
No, not at all. Ghosts and goblins? Headless horsemen? Ridiculous!
Well, suit yourself, but you never catch me wandering these woods alone at night. Come on, boys, off to the pub. Good evening, Master Crane.
Good evening. All right. Straight through the woods, left at the cemetery. Straight through the woods, left at the cemetery. Headless horsemen. What utter nonsense. My, it does get quite dark in these woods, though, doesn't it? What was that? Nothing! Don't be silly, Ichabod. There's no such thing as ghosts. You're almost there now. There's the cemetery there. Just head to the left, and the clearing should be just a stone's throw. Okay, you don't believe in ghosts. You don't believe in ghosts. Nothing to be afraid of because you don't believe in ghosts. That's the headless horseman!
Master Crane?
Please don't hurt me.
Master Crane, is that you? Are you quite all right? What on earth seems to be the matter?
Who are you?
Master Crane, it's Baltus VanTassel. You were to meet here at the schoolhouse? What are you doing on the ground there?
Oh, nothing. Just, yes, good evening, Squire VanTassel. A pleasure to meet you.
And you, Master Crane. Can't tell you how glad we are to finally have a schoolmaster back in town. Last one left in such a hurry.
A hurry, you say? Why is that?
You know, this and that. Come, let me show you inside. Here we are. Let me give us a little light here.
Just one room, I see.
A bit rudely constructed, yes, but you'll find it suits the purpose. Only a handful of students to teach. Now, Master Crane, you'll find that the children, having been without a schoolmaster for some time, are a bit unruly.
Not to worry, Squire VanTassel. I think you'll find me to be conscientious man. Spare the rod and spoil the child. That's what I say. My students, you will find, are not spoiled.
Good. Well, if you find everything satisfactory here, then we'd best be getting on our way. Too dark out to be hanging around these parts. I'll help you carry your things. Where are your things?
Well, all my worldly effects are tied up in this handkerchief at the end of this stick.
All you own is in that bundle.
All I own.
Well, then, have you a place to stay?
Squire VanTassel, the revenue from the school, as you know, is small. Scarcely enough to cover my daily expenses.
Say no more. You'll stay with my family tonight. And, as is custom in these parts, the parents of the school children will be happy to board you, up to 1 week each, provided you help out around the home.
Help out?
Yes, mending fences, cutting wood for the winter, that sort of thing. But you'll have a hearty meal at the end of each night.
Well, a hearty meal I would appreciate.
All right, then. My wife should have dinner on the table by the time we get home. Let's head out.
Will we be heading back through the woods and past the cemetery?
I see you've heard of our famous Headless Horseman. Bit of afraid of a run-in, are we?
Oh, no, Headless Horseman? I don't believe in such nonsense.
Well, I do. Wouldn't catch me walking that way. We'll head down by the brook and through town to get to my farm. Come along now.
Music fades.
Gretchen, I'm home. I have the young schoolmaster with me.
Well, I suppose that means that we'll have another plate on the table. Oh, hello there.
Good evening, Mistress VanTassel. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Ichabod Crane.
Ichabod. What a funny sort of name.
Gretchen.
Yes, well...
Mother, is it time to... Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello. My name is...
Katrina, this is Ichabod Crane, the new schoolmaster. Ichabod, this is our daughter, Katrina VanTassel.
Katrina...
Pleasure to meet you, Master Crane.
I assure you, Miss VanTassel, the pleasure is all mine.
Mother, is it time for supper? I'm simply famished.
Yes, dear. Why don't you set another plate at the table? Master Crane will be joining us this evening.
Oh, all right.
Katrina...
Master Crane, are you quite all right?
Yes, indeed. Supper smells delicious, Mrs. VanTassel.
I hope you like blueberry pie. We're having it for dessert.
Oh, do I? In fact, I must say blueberry pie is my favorite.
The table is all set, Mother.
Well, come and sit.
Now, Katrina, how was choir practice this evening?
Oh, absolutely dreadful.
Oh, you sing in a choir.
Katrina and I both do.
Except we're not very good.
True. Helga von Houten can't find the key. And Francesca, always saying the wrong words.
Sounds terrible.
It is. Of course, I shouldn't complain. I'm not much better. I have an awful voice.
Nonsense, Katrina. Master Crane, she has a beautiful voice.
Oh, well, I imagine you to sound like an angel.
Well, I could certainly use some work.
Well, you know, back in Connecticut, I used to be the choir master of the local church where I taught.
Oh, you did?
In fact, I often gave private lessons to those who felt they needed extra attention.
Why, Master Crane, that's an excellent idea. You can give Katrina singing lessons here at our piano. Once a week.
Yes, I could.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. We could start tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, dear. You have a picnic with Brom von Brunt tomorrow.
Brom Bones.
Oh, yes. You know him?
We met on my way to the schoolhouse. He's a rather large man.
Strapping boy, that Bones. Works the farm hard all day and drinks at the pub each evening. Decent man.
Dumb as an ox, though.
Katrina.
Sorry, Father.
True, he's given to mischief and practical jokes. But there's no malice in him.
He's well-liked and respected all over.
Well, I wouldn't want to intrude on your plans with Master Van Brunt. We'll start the following day, then?
I'd like that.
And so it was. Ichabod Crane began teaching in the little one-room schoolhouse, schooling his pupils on the ways of the world and teaching them discipline and hard work. And the parents took turns providing him a place to stay and food to eat. In return, Ichabod did indeed mend fences and cut firewood for the winter, endearing himself to the townspeople. For the wives of Sleepy Hollow, he was also kind of a traveling gazette, carrying the whole budget of local gossip from house to house.
I must say, Mistress Von Groot, that it was indeed one of the most delicious meals I believe I have ever tasted.
So glad you liked it, Master Crane. I made the stuffed goose especially for you.
One of the finest I've had anywhere.
Oh, really?
Indeed.
Have any of the other women in town made you a stuffed goose?
No, ma'am.
Oh.
Although, last week, Mistress Van Houten made a mince meat pie that was superb.
Oh. I thought her son Friedrich did not care for mincemeat pie.
That's true. But he was out calling on the Meyer girl that evening.
Gerda Meyer?
Yes. Apparently they've been spending quite a bit of time together.
Oh, really? I thought he had his eye on the Jansen girl.
Well, he did. But according to Francesca Van Denberg, Eva had her heart set on another.
Oh, my. It's Lars Van Dyke, isn't it?
Mistress Van Houten wasn't certain, but Friedrich, tired of his advances being spurned, decided it was time to pursue another.
He and the Meyer girl are a good match, I think.
Well, you didn't hear it from me. But let me tell you what Mistress Van Houten thinks.
Ichabod would pass long evenings with the old Dutch wives as they sat spinning by the fire, frightening them woefully with speculations upon comets and shooting stars, and educating them on the alarming facts of the world.
I don't believe it. You mean to tell me sometimes we are walking upside down and we don't even know it?
The world does absolutely turn around, and half the time we are topsy-turvy.
But how can that be? How do we not notice?
It's because of the force that keeps us from falling off the earth. Sir Isaac Newton called it gravity. And everything on earth is subject to it.
Everything?
Yes, rocks and horses and you and me.
Oh, what about ghosts?
Well, yes, even ghosts are subject to the forces of nature.
But the best part of each week for Ichabod was when he would sit at the piano in the VanTassel home and sing with Katrina. Afterwards, they would cozy up to the fire and eat blueberry pie. Ichabod was enamored by Katrina and her beauty, if not her singing voice. And he was fairly certain that Katrina was becoming enamored of him as well. Unfortunately for Ichabod, he wasn't the only one to notice Katrina's affection for him.
Why so glum, Brom?
That schoolmaster.
Ichabod Crane?
Ugh.
I wouldn't use his name if I were you.
Why not?
Katrina.
Yeah, Katrina.
She's been spending a lot of time with the schoolmaster these days.
It has Brom a little on edge.
Ichabod Crane is courting Katrina VanTassel?
Ichabod Crane!
Cornelius!
That scrawny schoolmaster, I'll double him up and lay him on a shelf of his own schoolhouse.
But Brom...
Everyone in town knows that I plan to marry Katrina.
Well, sure, Brom, we all know that.
You've been saying it for years.
And most every man in town knows that they're no match for you.
Yeah, Brom, no one's better on a horse than you.
And no one would dare challenge you to a fight.
I can't think of a single man who would be inclined to cross you, Brom.
So why, then, is the schoolmaster courting Katrina?
He's new in town. Perhaps he's not aware that you're set on marrying her.
Perhaps we should make him aware.
Oh, sure. One visit from you, Brom. That should do the trick.
Of course, Katrina does seem to be enjoying his company.
What was that?
I'm just saying she doesn't seem to mind his advances.
Yeah, that's true, Brom. She does seem to be encouraging him a bit.
And if she's encouraging his advances, there would be no reason for him to stop pursuing her.
So then, what do we do, Brom?
I think it's time I paid Katrina a visit.
Why did you come to Sleepy Hollow?
Well, New adventures, I suppose. I've lived in Connecticut all my life, and I was looking for new things to see, new people to meet, new experiences to provide spice in one's life.
I think you've come to the wrong place then. Sleepy Hollow isn't exciting at all. There's so little here.
Well, there's you.
Me?
Yes, you. You're here, and that's all I need.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Brom never says anything like that to me.
Brom. Well, he's a man of few words.
Yes, well, he knows everything there is to know about horsemanship or working the farm, but he doesn't have much to say otherwise. Not like you.
Katrina! Katrina, are you there?
Open.
Hello there, Katrina. You're looking lovely this evening.
Thank you, Brom. But what are you doing here? I'm afraid you're interrupting my singing lesson.
Ichabod Crane, I didn't see you there.
Hello, Brom.
I told you I had a singing lesson tonight, Brom.
Really? I must have forgotten.
We were just finishing up, Brom. Katrina, perhaps it'd be best that I'm going now?
Oh, Ichabod, no, please stay.
He's right, Katrina. It's getting dark outside. Wouldn't want to have a run-in with the headless horseman.
Brom, stop. Ichabod, don't let him scare you.
No, Katrina, it's all right. I'll say goodnight, and I'll see you next week. Thank your mother for the pie.
Open.
Good night, Brom.
Close.
Brom, what are you doing here?
Checking in on you.
Checking in on me?
Katrina, you are spending too much time with that beanpole. I don't like it.
Well, I do. Ichabod is kind, intelligent, and cultured, and we talk.
About what?
Literature and music and all sorts of things.
We can talk about those things.
No, Brom, we can't.
Maybe not. But why would you want to?
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Katrina, you are my girl, so you should just forget about Ichabod Crane.
You hardly treat me like I'm your girl.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you're always talking about how you're going to marry me, but you still haven't asked Father. It's always someday.
And we will be married. Someday. When the time is right, you will be my wife.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh, who else would you marry? Ichabod Crane?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't believe this. I knew he was trouble from the minute I saw him. That's it, Katrina. You are not to keep company with him anymore.
I'll keep company with whomever I choose.
Not if I have anything to say about it, and I'll make sure he stays away from you.
You couldn't possibly.
Of course I could, and I will. Just you watch.
Get out!
Mark my words, Katrina. If I catch Ichabod Crane near you again, he will pay!
Dad, get out!
Boom! Slam door.
Holy God! Praise thy name! Lord of all, we bow before thee. All on earth thy scepter claim. Under the heaven above we adore thee. Infinite thy
All right, ladies. Thank you very much. I think we shall end things on that note.
Oh, Master Crane, I wanted to thank you for all of your work with the choir, so I made you a fresh apple pie.
Why, thank you, Helga. Smells simply wonderful. Excellent work this afternoon. You're sounding better all the time.
Why, thank you, Ichabod. I've been practicing.
And it shows, Helga. It shows. I'm sure your husband is enjoying listening to you at home.
Oh, goodness. No. He says I can't carry a tune. I'm sure he'd much rather I keep my singing to myself.
Oh, now don't spoil your supper with that pie, Master Crane. I stuffed a goose especially for you this evening.
A stuffed goose, you say, Francesca?
I know, it's your favorite.
Oh, indeed it is. I am looking forward to it. And don't worry, Helga's pie won't spoil my supper one bit.
How much can a skinny thing eat so much?
The man is like a walking stomach.
Last week I served ham, and he nearly ate it entirely by himself. His powers of digestion are quite extraordinary.
Oh, Master Crane.
Oh, Mistress VanTassel, hello!
Wonderful lesson from you today, Master Crane.
Oh, indeed, Mistress VanTassel. You are all sounding glorious. If only Katrina could have been here.
Yes, well, she sends her regards. She's feeling a bit under the weather, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she'll be feeling well enough in time for a private lesson tomorrow night.
Unfortunately, Master Crane, she asked that I send her regards for tomorrow night as well. She won't be having her weekly lesson.
Oh, I see.
I wouldn't worry, though. I'm sure she'll be back to herself in no time.
I am sure, Mistress VanTassel.
And, of course, you'll see her at the harvest party as well.
The harvest party?
Why, yes. Don't you know about the famous VanTassel harvest party?
Why, no, I'm afraid I don't.
Oh! Well, every year on Halloween, Squire VanTassel invites the whole town to our farm for a harvest feast. There will be dancing and singing and plenty to eat. All the women of Sleepy Hollow bring their best pies.
Oh, how I do love a good pie.
Oh, and Baltus ends the evening with storytelling around the fireplace. It is his favorite time of year, you see. He does love a good story. Of course, we do end up making room at the house for all of those too scared to walk home after he recounts the tale of the headless horseman.
My, this town does love a good ghost story, doesn't it?
I suppose we do. Oh, do come, Ichabod. I'm sure Katrina would love to see you.
And I would love to see Katrina. I shall be there.
Oh, excellent. I shall have Baltus send you an invitation. Good day then, Master Crane.
Good day. Well then, a harvest party at the VanTassel home? With Katrina.
Open.
Hello there, Ichabod.
Oh, Brom! What do I owe the visit? Come for a singing lesson?
I saw Mistress VanTassel leaving and thought Katrina might still be here.
No, I'm afraid not. She's feeling a bit under the weather today, I hear.
Too bad. I was hoping to see her.
Indeed.
No matter. I'll be seeing her in 3 days' time anyway.
Yes, at the VanTassel's harvest party.
You know about it?
Well, Mistress VanTassel just invited me.
Well then, I suppose I'll be seeing you there then.
You will. I look forward to seeing you then, but now I must be off. Singing lessons are done for the day, and I'm heading into town to run some errands.
Walk with me then. I'm heading to the pub for a pint.
Oh, all right.
Close.
Come this way. There's a shortcut through the cemetery.
It's a bit cold today.
Yes. Won't be much longer until winter is here.
This cemetery is very old.
Been here since the Dutch first settled in Sleepy Hollow.
I have to admit I haven't walked through here before.
Why not? It's the fastest way into town. Does it frighten you?
No.
Does most folk.
And why would that be?
All the spirits. No one wants to disturb them. Bad things happen when you disturb a resting spirit.
Oh, nonsense.
That's right. You don't believe in ghosts.
Of course not. I am a man of science. I abhor superstition.
Suit yourself, schoolmaster.
Well, you don't seem to be bothered walking through here.
Of course not. I know what graves to avoid stepping on.
Such as?
Well, see over there. The tall one that looks like a steeple?
Yes.
That's the grave of Old Mad Henry.
And who is he?
A hermit that lived on the outside of town. Legend has it that he caught you trespassing on his property, he'd seize you by the arm and drag you off to his barn, kicking and screaming.
And then what?
Don't know. No one ever came back to tell what happened next. Now they say if you cross his grave, he'll reach his arm up from the ground and pull you under, kicking and screaming all the same.
Why, that's impossible.
Oh, really? Care to try?
Well, I wouldn't.
Of course. Then there's always that one over there, the small one with the cross on top. That there is the final resting place of Marguerite de Graff, a spinster still looking for a mate. If a man crosses her spirit's path, she'll wrap round him so tight he can hardly breathe.
And the townspeople really believe these myths?
Not myths, Master Crane. Facts.
The wind is picking up.
Rolling in too. Looks like it might rain.
Some of these headstones are lovely, actually. Look at this one. In vain your tears, ye faithful mourners, rise. Your friends are safely lodged within the skies. It's comforting. Reciting epitaphs on tombstones can be a very educational opportunity. It's true. One can learn a great deal from a tombstone. Ye grateful friends that hover round this stone, though we're moved from you to realms unknown, you must not shed a single tear.
Well, you won't get your pupils out here to the cemetery for your educational opportunity. That much is certain.
Because of the souls of old hermits and spinsters?
That, and the grave of the Headless Horseman.
And the Headless Horseman?
Yes. He rides each night from this very cemetery. One of these graves is his. I don't recall which one. Care to look for it?
I would, but with the rain coming in, I think we best continue on.
Suit yourself. How about this tombstone? Behold, my friend, as you pass by, as you are now, so once was I. As I am now, so you must be. Prepare for death and follow me. Are you all right, Ichabod?
What? Oh, yes. Just awfully foreboding is all.
I suppose. Let's go. Follow me.
It was the night of the harvest party at the VanTassel estate. Ichabod Crane, set on winning the heart of the fair Katrina, spent an extra half an hour in front of the mirror, brushing and furbishing up his best and indeed only black coat. In order to appear truly cavalier, he borrowed a horse named Gunpowder from a farmer. The animal, a broken-down plow horse, had outlived almost everything but its viciousness. He was gaunt and shaggy, had a head like a hammer, a rusty mane, and his tail tangled and knotted with burrs. Ichabod and his noble steed headed out to the party on what was a fine autumnal day. The sky was clear and serene. The trees were washed in yellows, scarlets, and purples. As he approached the VanTassel estate, Ichabod caught the fragrance of culinary treats awaiting him.
Ichabod, come in, come in.
Why, thank you, Squire VanTassel. Lovely to see you again.
Glad to have you. I'm sure you'll find plenty to eat, plenty to drink. Please, help yourself.
Oh, I will indeed.
Ichabod, how nice to see you.
Oh, Helga, you look lovely this evening.
Have you nothing to eat?
I've only just arrived.
Well, come.
My, what a feast.
Yes, we have sweet cakes and short cakes, ginger cakes and honey cakes, and then there are apple pies and peach pies and pumpkin pies, slices of ham and smoked beef, preserved plums and peaches and pears and quinces, oh, and not to mention broiled shad and roasted chickens.
It all smells so delicious. I don't know where to begin.
Oh, you simply must have some of my peach pie, Ichabod.
Well, you know I can never turn down a pie from you, Helga. Or any pie for that matter.
Then you you must also try some of my pumpkin pie and apple pie and the...
Why, if it isn't the schoolmaster!
Oh, hello, Brom Bones.
Are you enjoying yourself this evening?
Well, I've only just arrived, but I must say the feast is quite outstanding.
Only just arrived, eh? Haven't seen Katrina, then?
No, I haven't, but I intend to find her and ask her to dance.
Dance?
Yes. Back in Connecticut, in addition to being the choral leader, I was also known as quite the dancer.
Is that so?
Indeed it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, Brom, I've spotted Katrina across the way there, and I simply must ask her to dance. Oh, Katrina!
Ichabod!
Oh, it's so lovely to see you, my dear. I trust you are feeling better?
Why, yes, thank you, Ichabod, I am.
Well, then, seeing as you look the picture of health, and you say you are feeling better, may I have this dance?
Oh, Ichabod, I
simply must insist. Come, let's dance.
Oh, all right, let's.
What's the matter there, Brom? You're looking a bit red in the face.
Ichabod.
Yeah, look at him there. Dancing with Katrina. He's light on his feet, isn't he? Too bad you're not a dancer, eh, Brom? You got 2 left feet. Care for some pie?
No.
Oh. So, what are you going to do? Sit here in the corner all night?
No. Oh, Ichabod! Come here, chap, and sit with us men.
Oh, well, Katrina and I were...
Come. Enough dancing for one evening. Baltus! I believe it's time to tell some stories.
What a splendid idea, Brom. Yes, I do believe the hour is drawing near. Gather round, everybody. It's time to spin some tales.
Oh, good.
Now, what stories shall we tell?
What about old Dofu Martling?
That blue-bearded Dutchman? Yeah. Why, he nearly took a whole British frigate with an old iron 9-pounder from a mud breastwork, only let his gun burst at the 6th discharge.
Oh, it's Halloween. We don't want to hear war stories. Tell us a ghost story.
Oh, yeah, like poor, unfortunate Major Andre.
Oh, an excellent idea, Helga.
John Andre, a British major in the war. He was intercepted at the bridge by 3 American militiamen and caught with papers stuffed in his boots describing the defensive plans of West Point. His conspiracy with Benedict Arnold to spy on the Americans was exposed, and he was sentenced to death. Andre's pleas to be executed by a firing squad went unheeded by General Washington, and he was taken to a makeshift gallows. You all pass it every day. The enormous tulip tree, which towers like a giant above all the other trees of the neighborhood, with its gnarled and fantastic limbs large enough to form trunks for ordinary trees.
Major Andre died in a state of rage.
You buried him right under that very same tree. You can still hear him wailing at night.
And what about General Wayne?
The general that carried out the orders to hang Andre? Well, he still patrols the river looking for enemy ships, but dares not go near Andre's tree.
Oh, hey, wait, have you seen the woman in white down at Raven Rock?
I don't recall that story.
Oh, terrible tale. This woman, engaged to be married to a local boy, was out on her way to meet the young fellow. The gentleman was accosted by British soldiers, one of whom secretly wanted to enjoy the affections of the young lady. For one reason or another, it became known that the young man was on his way to meet her, and he was dispatched from this earth by the jealous redcoat. His killer and the other soldiers went searching for the young lady, found her, and informed her of her young lover's fate. She fled from the soldiers and deeper into the forest. Meanwhile, night was coming on, and with it a raging snowstorm. Eventually she escaped, but found herself far from home, and dressed only in a white dress. Seeking shelter, she descended the slopes of Kikwit Hill, till she found herself at the Raven Rock, overlooking the Sawmill River below. Huddling against the rocks, she eventually died of exposure.
On a winter night, just before a storm, you can hear her shrieking.
But none of these tales is as frightening as that of the Headless Horseman.
True, Brom. The Headless Horseman overshadows them all.
Oh, do tell the story, Brom. It's my favorite.
No!
What's the matter, Ichabod? Frightened of a little ghost story?
No, I just don't want to scare the ladies is all.
I'm not frightened, Ichabod.
But it's nonsense. There's no such thing as the Headless Horseman.
But there is. Cornelius and I have met him.
You have?
We have.
I have! Leaving this very party 1 year ago today, I was walking down the road there, that one that leads to the wooden bridge across the deepest part of the stream.
It's one of the horseman's favorite haunts.
It is. There was a full moon that night, much like tonight, but it was shielded by thick, overhanging trees which cast a gloom about everything. Now I'll tell you this. Until that night, I never believed in ghosts or spooks. But standing there, in the frightful darkness, I felt a chill go up my spine. And then I heard it.
What?
A horse. A horse.
Why didn't you run?
I couldn't. I was paralyzed with fear.
What happened next?
Suddenly, from nowhere, rose the Headless Horseman himself. He was atop the biggest black beast I had ever seen, and he was dressed in the tattered, decaying garb of a Hessian trooper, complete with everything but his head.
Oh, did you scream?
I did not. I didn't have the chance. And even if I did, I didn't know that I could have. I was so wrapped in fear.
And what did the Headless Horseman do next?
He extended his hand, and he bid me ride with him.
And did you?
What choice did I have? And so we galloped over brush and brake and hill and swamp until we reached that wooden bridge. And what happened next is almost too frightful to share.
Oh, but you must.
There, on the bridge, right at the center, this apparition of a man with no head transformed into a skeleton. Before I knew it, he threw me from his horse and into the brook below. With a clap of thunder, he sprang away over the treetops.
Oh, how terrifying!
I'm only grateful that my life was spared.
As are we, Cornelius.
And you, Brom? What of your encounter with the Headless Horseman?
Me, dear Mistress VanTassel? I'm afraid I crossed paths with the Headless Horseman one night, returning from a neighboring village on horseback. There, on that same road.
Were you frightened?
Me? Frightened? Not at all.
So what did you do? Tip your hat, be on your way?
Of course not. I have to race him for a bowl of punch.
And did he agree?
Indeed he did. And off we went. I should have won it too. But just as we came to that wooden bridge, the Hessian bolted and vanished in a flash of fire.
How mysterious.
How frightening.
Not at all. I only wish to meet him again to reclaim my prize.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is getting late. Perhaps it is time for the fathers to gather their families and their wagons and head on their way. Now, I think we've had enough revelry for tonight, wouldn't you say? Besides, many of you damsels want to head home before the Headless Horseman begins to make his rounds.
Oh, good night, Mr. and Mrs. Mistress VanTassel. Thank you for a very lovely evening.
Well, you are welcome, Helga. And thank you for the pie.
Good night, fair Katrina. I hope Cornelius and I didn't frighten you too much with our tales.
Oh, not at all. I enjoy a good ghost story.
And how about you, Ichabod? Not too frightened, I hope?
Oh, not at all.
In need of an escort home, perhaps. Me and Brom could take you.
No, I think not. I shall linger behind for just a bit, if you'll have me, Katrina.
Why, yes, Ichabod, I should like that very much.
Very well, then. Have it your way.
Slams door. As Brom and Cornelius made their way from the farm, Ichabod sat to have a tete-a-tete with Katrina, fully convinced he was now on the high road to success in winning her heart. What passed at this interview, I will not pretend to say, for in fact, I don't know. Something, however, I fear must have gone wrong, for he certainly left with an air quite desolate and crestfallen.
Oh, these women. These women. Was her encouragement of a mere sham? Playing her coquettish tricks?
It was the very witching time of night that Ichabod, heavy-hearted, pursued his travels homewards along the side of the lofty hills which rise above Terrytown, and which he had traversed so cheerily in the afternoon. In the dead hush of midnight, he could even hear the barking of the watchful dog from the opposite shore of the Hudson.
Roo, roo.
The night grew darker and darker. The stars seemed to sink deeper into the sky, and driving clouds occasionally hid them from his sight. All the stories of ghosts and goblins that he had heard in the evening now came crowding back to his recollection.
She perished in the snow. On a winter night, you can hear her shrieking, the woman in white.
Poor unfortunate Major Andre. You can still hear him wailing at night.
Each night at midnight, the headless horseman rides forth to the scene of the battle in nightly quest for his head.
All right, gunpowder. We're approaching the very place where many of these stories take place. But don't be frightened. They're just stories. There are no such thing as ghosts. Oh, that's nothing probably, just a small animal scurrying. Just the bough of that large tree being swayed by the breeze. Carry on, gunpowder.
As he approached the stream, his heart began to thump. He summoned up, however, all his resolution and gave his horse a swift kick in the ribs. But instead of starting forward, the old animal just stood there.
Gunpowder! Oh, please, gunpowder, we must move forward. Wait. What was that? I could have sworn I heard. There. Up ahead. By the bridge. It's huge. Misshapen. Oh my, it's too dark. I can't quite make it out. What to do? Who are you? Who are you? All right, gunpowder, it's too late to run back now. And what chance do we have to outrun a goblin? If that is indeed what it is. Oh, what can we do? We must move forward. He's left the road. Whomever, whatever he is, he seems to be letting us pass. Come on, gunpowder, let's keep moving. Oh no. He's walking alongside us. Faster, gunpowder. All right, he's matching our pace. Just let him pass, let him pass. Oh, my mouth is parched with fear. I can't even muster a whistle, gunpowder. Look up ahead and a break in the trees. We're able to travel a companion better under the moon. Gigantic, tattered cloak, and headless. His head! head! It's in his arm! Gunpowder! It's the headless horseman! Hiya! Oh, faster! Faster! They're up ahead! The road to Sleepy Hollow! We're almost safe, Gunpowder! No! No, what are you doing? You're going the wrong way! Oh, no! Wait, that bridge! We can reach the bridge. We'll be safe. Oh, my saddle, it's slipping! Oh, Gunpowder! We're almost there! Whoa! Gunpowder!
Now Ichabod cast a look behind to see if the pursuer should vanish, according to the rule, in a flash of fire and brimstone. Just then he saw the goblin rising in his stirrups, and in the very act of hurling his head at him, Ichabod endeavored to dodge the horrible missile, but too late. The next morning, the old horse was found without his saddle and with the bridle under his feet. Ichabod did not make his appearance at breakfast. Dinner hour came, but no Ichabod. The boys assembled at the schoolhouse and strode idly by about the banks of the brook, but no schoolmaster. Hans von Ripper, Gunpowder's owner, now began to feel some uneasiness about the fate of our poor Ichabod and his saddle. After diligent investigation, they came upon his traces. In one part of the road leading to the church was found the saddle trampled in the dirt. The tracks of horses' hooves deeply dented in the road were traced to the bridge, beyond which, on the bank of the broad part of the brook, where the water ran deep and black, was found the hat of the unfortunate Ichabod, and close behind, a shattered pumpkin. The brook was searched, but the body of the schoolmaster was never discovered.
He was carried off by the headless Hessian. Of that, I am certain.
Nonsense! I heard an old farmer say he saw him in New York, alive and well and studying law.
What about you, Brom? What do you believe happened to Ichabod? What do you make of that pumpkin in the road?
Some say Ichabod Crane left, partly out of the fear of the goblin, partly in mortification at having been suddenly dismissed by Katrina. The old country wives, however, who are the best judges of these matters, maintain to this day that Ichabod was spirited away by supernatural means. It is now a favorite story often told about the neighborhood round the winter evening fire, and as the schoolhouse fell into decay, there were reports it was haunted by the unfortunate schoolmaster. It is said that you can hear his voice in the distance, chanting a melancholy tune among the tranquil solitudes of Sleepy Hollow. The end. Well, thank you. I'll get over here. I have the pleasure of introducing the cast. Ichabod Crane, Bryce Herzner. Eylie Lorenz, Katrina VanTassel. Seth Fienaur, Baltus VanTassel. Jennifer Cook as Gretchen VanTassel. You've got friends. Angie Nalley as Helga Thelma. Isabelle Keyes as Francesca. Let me hear those scripts. Gavin Borchers as Cornelius and Theodore. Mike Nally as Thomas. And finally, the star of the show, Kieran Casey as Brom Bones. I'm your narrator, Giles Conover. Thank you for coming. We thank Mary Anakin, Ginny Von Hull, and you. Please enjoy what the Event Center has to offer. Thank you and goodbye. Once again, I want to thank our terrifically talented cast. our great tech crew run by Jake Von Handorf on sound, Mary Anakin, Ginny Volley, and the whole admin staff at the Delhi Event Center. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you all.